All right, now we're set, folks. Thanks for joining us on DKSN. Sorry about the delay there. Had to get everything lined up for our stream. Canyon flied out to shallow left field, and now batting, number 2, Mason Bernacki. 1 ball, no strikes. Inside, ball 2. And thanks for joining us on DKSN. Mason out ahead of that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out, top of the first. Number 5 on the mound for Mississippi. 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch. That is lined over the shortstop's head for a 1-out single for Bernacki. 94 off the bat from Bernacki. So we'll see how the pocket radar does as the game goes on. I am up above a little bit from home plate, so the speeds might be a little off. Next up, number 14, Dylan Murphy. The tall, thick right-hander. First pitch strike. The 0-1 as Bernacki will safe. Good slide. Leading with that left hand for Bernacki. He will be safe at second. And I believe it's an 0-2 count and a stolen base for Bernacki.
That one would be best if you can. Thank you.
0-2 to Murphy with 1 out. Lays off that off speed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, thanks for joining us on DKSN. We'll have all the exciting action for you this weekend. Game today, game tomorrow, game Saturday morning for Team Indiana. The 1-2, low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Team Indiana batting 12. We are at Lake Point in Emerson, Georgia, just on the north edge of Atlanta. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 2 outs. So 2 outs and 1 on. That'll bring up number 4, Hayden Zellers. Zellers plays for Top Tier Athletics. Same with Murphy. Fouled off, out of play. No 1 count with 2 outs in the top of the first. Team Indiana in the black, Mississippi in the white. Outside, a ball and a strike. One ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Bernacki at second. That one low to Zellers. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Ground ball right side. That's through the hole. Good effort by the second baseman. That's going to be a 2-out RBI as no chance of getting Bernacki at home, and Zellers will end up at second as the throw came home. So a single for Zellers scores Bernacki from second, and the game's first run. Indiana leads 1-0, and Zellers will now be at second. Two out, one on. That'll bring up number 9, Spencer Schiff. Schiff, also from Top Tier Athletics. One ball, no strikes. Ground ball left side, fielded by the shortstop. Over to one. Side retired, but a 2-out RBI for Zellers puts Team Indiana up on the board. 1-0. You're watching PBR, Team Indiana Baseball on DKSN. Bottom of the first, Indiana leads 1-0 over Mississippi. We'll set the defense for you as the inning goes on. Number 15, hard-throwing right-hander, Cole Breeden, will get the start for today with Spencer Schiff, I believe, behind the plate. Ball one at 81. Ground ball. That'll be fielded by number 1, Brody Mugaya. A little high on the throw. It'll be a reach on an air to get the home half of the first started. It is number 9, Spencer Schiff, behind the plate. At first base, number 16, Bishop Moore. Ball inside. At second base, number 10, Tavian Trotter. Mugaya at first. Or at short, I'm sorry. That's a ball high and outside. And number 14, Dylan Murphy at third base. That is a called strike. And at 81. So it looks like we're about a mile per hour off, give or take, either side. That's a ground ball, right side, and Trotter will go through the 5-hole there. Another error puts 2 runners on here in the bottom of the first. So in the outfield, it is number 12, Whaley. In center, number 7, Canyon Coombs. And in right, number 2, Mason Bernacki. That's a fly ball to right field. Bernacki underneath it. They're going to test his arm as he will throw all the way to 3. Safe at third. The inning's first out, but that'll put runners at second and third. Good display of the arm from Bernacki, but probably wanted him to hit the cut at 2 to put
Indiana
runners at the corners.
Indiana 1-5. Indiana Juniors 1-5.
So now runners at second and third with 1 out. That is fouled off down the left field line. 0-1. So we are behind the net here instead of up on the net. Nothing hanging on the net for PBR because they are also streaming these games. But you can, DKSN is free to you. Where for them, they're going to go 1. That'll score a run, but there's no harm in trying to get home. So the ground out, 3 unassisted. That ties the game. Breeden tries to come home. No, I'm sorry. Bishop Moore tries to come home, number 16. Off-speed pitch with 2 outs is a ball outside. And we are tied at 1s here in the bottom of the first. Two balls, no strikes. Mississippi has a run on no hits. Actually, they scored one of those a hit. That's a ball outside, 3-0. I'm sure on our game changer, and if you're following along, those will be 2 errors. Yes. Called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball. Chopper. Trotter will flip to first. Side retired. Mississippi gets 1. And we go tied. So top of 2, due up will be Whaley, Millington, and Magea. Top of the second, tied at 1s. Leading off for Team Indiana, number 12, Jack Whaley. balls, no strikes. That one inside. So because we're behind the net, I am zoomed in a little bit tighter than normal. I'll try to move it as I remember. That's 3 balls and no strikes. Pitch to Whaley. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk to start the second. Catcher wants to have a quick word here. Next up will be number 11, Chase Millington. So Whaley played last season for the Indiana Bulls Red. And next up, number 11, Chase Millington, plays for the Midwest Canes National. Quick throw over to first as Whaley gets back in plenty of time. With the runner on, we'll slide over and show you first base. First pitch to Millington just catches the outside corner, nothing in one. Another throw over. Here one. That is a line drive, but playing up the middle was the second baseman. Nice play for the first out in the second inning. That was a hard hit ball, 86 off the bat, right up the middle. So with 1 out and 1 on, that'll bring up the shortstop, number 1, Brody Magea. He also plays for Midwest Canes National. Ball inside. That is fouled off, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw over to first. Whaley back in time. Again, thanks for joining us on DKSN. We'll be here all weekend. Oh, that's a shot down the left field line. That's going to be fair. That's interference. We got interference. He should just keep running. At second, Whaley will score as Magea, with a 1-out double, scores Whaley from first. Team Indiana takes the lead back at 2-1. So as Whaley was rounding second, he ran into the shortstop. But he scored without a throw. So 1 out, 1 on. Magea at second. That'll bring up number 6, Billy Miller. Billy plays for Indiana Bulls last season with North. Called strike 1. The 0-1 to Miller. Breaking ball, he smokes that to center. Nice shift of the hips by the center fielder, and good arm throwing it in, but Magea will tag and be safe at third. Long fly ball out for Miller. Magea will tag and be at third with 2 outs. Two outs and one on. That'll bring up number 8, Andrew Noble. First pitch is a ball inside. Noble plays for Midwest Canes National as well. The 1-0 with 2 outs is a ball low and away. Oh, sorry, you can't see Noble. There we go. Now the batter's zoom it out a little bit there. So Noble at the plate, Magea at third. That one just got enough for the inside. 2 balls and a strike. Bishop Moore on deck with 2 outs and a 2-1 count. The pitch to Noble is low. Good block by the catcher. 3 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. Ground ball, right side. That's going to be bobbled. Noble tried to beat it out. Sorry, you didn't see that, but a hard hit ball to first base will record the inning's 3rd out. But Team Indiana gets 1 more on the board and leads 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 2nd. You're watching Team Indiana Baseball on DKSF. Bottom 2. Team Indiana leads 2-1. Cole Breeden on the mound with Spencer Schiff behind the plate. Ball outside. The battery for today's game to start, both from Top Tier Athletics. The 1-0. That one we caught enough. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a ball away. Evens the count. 2-2. We have a hit by pitch. I wasn't paying attention. It did, just caught him. So a hit by pitch will put the leadoff runner aboard with nobody out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Ball outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Throw over from Cole. Runner back in time. The 2-0 from Breeden. That's caught the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. No, there is a change defensively. Noble comes in left field for Whaley. Called strike at the plate. Out at second. Yes, sir. Good throw by Schiff. Got the strike and good show of the gun by Schiff. The 2-2. Ground ball, right side. Trotter. Clean, over to first. 2 away. Two outs in the bottom of the second. Indiana leads 2-1. Breeden with his 25th pitch. Ball high. One ball, no strikes. That's popped up here on the infield. Schiff calls for it, will make the play in foul territory. Side is retired. Good half inning for Spencer Schiff. Throw him out and a pop out. We go top 3. Team Indiana leads 2-1. Due up will be Moore, Trotter, and Kuntz. You're watching Team Indiana Baseball on DKSN. All right, top of the third. Indiana leads 2-1. Leading off for Team Indiana is number 16, Bishop Moore. Check swing foul. Bishop was on Indiana Bulls red also. this season. The 0-1, that is a ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. New pitcher on the mound for Mississippi as Moore fouls that one off. Number 11. One ball, 2 strikes. Moore at the plate. Ball high. The 2-2. Breaking ball just a bit high as the catcher wanted to send that one around the horn. Three balls, 2 strikes. Pitch fouled off. Moore will see another one. The 3-2. That is low at 80, just a shy of 82 miles an hour. A leadoff walk. That'll bring up number 10, Tavian Trotter. Moore with a big, healthy lead over at first. First pitch to Trotter as the ball low and away. Throw over. Ooh, Breeden got that long arm back in underneath the tag. Let's show first base now, so you guys can see that too. Trotter at the plate. The 1-0. Out ahead of that one, fouled it off. So Trotter plays for USA Prime, Indiana. Homeschooled out of Indianapolis, I believe. The 1-1 goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Two 1 to Trotter. His ball outside. 3-1. So Moore at first, nobody out here in the top of the third, and Indiana leads 2-1. The 3-1. That one is called strike on the outer third. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. 1 on. Over to first. Good pick by the first baseman. That keeps Moore at first. Full count. Nobody out. Chop 3. Pitch. Fouled up, out of play. Trotter will see one more. Moore gets his lead at first. The 3-2. Fouled off. Good spoil by Trotter there to keep the count 3-2. Trotter, also one of the Team Indiana players that has a sub 760. I think in total 5 or 6 players have at least one lasered time sub 7. Three balls and 2 strikes with Moore at first. The pitch to Trotter. That's up, and it will stay in play. Oh, just catches a piece of the net on the way down. Trotter will see another one. We are on diamond number 13 here at Lake Point. All turf, infield, outfield. 320 down the line. It's 385 to dead center. The 3-2 pitch to Trotter. That's almost through the hole. They're not going to get him. Trotter beats out the double play. So with 1 out, 1 on, that'll turn the lineup over to number 7, Canyon Kuntz. Canyon flew out to left field his first at bat. Trotter over at first. Pitch number 1 to Kuntz is a called strike. Oh, 1 count. Throw over to first. Nice snap tag by the first baseman, but Trotter back in time. Kuntz at the plate, 0-1 count. Pitch as Trotter goes. Canyon holds up on the swing. Trotter will be in with the stolen base. The ball at the plate. Stolen base for Trotter. Tavian will be at second. Good jump by Tavian. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That is laced down the right field line. Trotter will score easily. Kuntz will be in with extra bases as he's rounding second, and on his horse, he's digging out a triple with 1 out. A nice hit down the right field line scores Trotter from second, and Team Indiana leads 3-1. So 1 out and 1 on. That brings up Mason Bernacki. Bernacki, an Indiana Bull, takes pitch 1 off speed on the outside corner. So Trotter, Kuntz, Bernacki, Zellers, Noble are the 5 Team Indiana players just off the top of my head that all have clocked sub 7 60s. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch to Bernacki misses away. Nice tight zone by the umpire. Dave Childress behind the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. That is 3-1 to Bernacki. Max Smith, the field umpire. So Dave and Max, the duo for today's game. Ground ball up the middle. Nice backhand. That's going to be a tough play as Bernacki will have an infield single as Kuntz will score. Really good play by the second baseman to keep that on the infield, but no shot catching that speed down the first baseline. Indiana leads 4-1 here in the top of the third. Next up, number 14, Dylan Murphy. Zellers gets, or not Zellers, but Bernacki, sorry, gets back in time. Sizable lead there at first for Mason. The first pitch to Murphy is a swing and a miss. Good healthy cut for Murphy.
Nice.
The 0-1 to Dillon. That's a fly ball to center field. Bernacki going halfway. The ranging center fielder makes the play over in right field. Out number 2, Bernacki will stay at first. Two outs and one on. That'll bring up number 4, Hayden Zellers. Bernacki goes. Zeller takes a strike, but Bernacki will have a stolen base. So stolen base for Bernacki. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Zellers at the plate. 0-1 count. The 0-1. That is a ball high. One ball, one strike. Hayden calls time.
Yeah.
The 1-1 to Zellers. All upstairs. 2-1. Two balls, one strike. 2 outs. Bernacki at the second. Swing and a miss from Zellers. Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I'm at a hotel. I'm not
The 2-2. That was a ball away. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If like you really need someone, spring hill with yeah. So Andy might have
The 3-2 pitch. That's on the outside corner. Nice patience at the plate for Zellers. A 2-out walk will put you aboard. Hey, Wendy, will you run that to Bubba? Real quick. 2 out, 2 on. That'll bring up the catcher, number 9, Spencer Schiff. Fouled off as Bernacki was going.
no worries.
And we are at Lake Point and Emerson, Georgia.
Before you leave, so.
Fantastic complex.
While I have you on the phone, can you hear me? While I have
The home of Prep Baseball Report. That is popped up on the infield. First, calls everybody off, makes the play, side retired. But your Bulls get 2 in the third and lead 4-1.
Right.
Oh, sorry, and I apologize. I just said your Bulls. Your Team Indiana gets 2 in the third. You know, this home half of the third is brought to you by
Barnett Painting. Does your house look sad? Does it need a refresh? Call Barnett Painting or go check them out online at barnettpaintingindy.com. That's Barnett Painting, the painting professionals.
Barnett Painting, the painting professionals. Give Josh a call or check him out online. He can take care of all of your home outdoor needs or interior painting as well. BarnettPaintingIndy.com. Home half of the third, Team Indiana leading Mississippi 4-1. Cole Breeden stays on the mound for Team Indiana with Spencer Schiff behind the plate.
15 juniors continued. Indiana juniors 1-5 continued.
Ball away. So as this being a showcase event, you can imagine there are cameras everywhere trying to capture every clip and highlight from every player to be posted for that player's social media, because this is for uncommitted players. Now the Junior Future Games highlight incoming freshmen. A few 8th graders are here. 3 balls and no strikes. Team Indiana full of incoming freshmen. 3 balls and 1 strike. Breeden from the windup is a ball inside, a leadoff walk. And then the standard futures games are for incoming juniors that are uncommitted. And new this year, they have the senior future games for to-be seniors that are also uncommitted. Fouled off as Breeden will get ahead 0-1. Schiff behind the plate. Bishop at first. Trotter at second. Murphy at third with Magea at short. Noble in left field. Kuntz in center. And Biernacki in right field. That sets your defense. The 0-1. That's lifted. Noble racing in. Will make the play going down to a knee. Nice jump by Andrew Noble in left field. So all 4 primary outfielders on Team Indiana are all center fielders. So there is a ton of speed in the Indiana outfield. So 1 out, 1 on. Breeden will throw over to first. Nice pick by Bishop. First pitch, nice breaking ball. In for strike 1. Breeden goes slider on first pitch, fastball second pitch. Magea will flip to Trotter. Safe at first. Nice flip by Magea. Trotter tried to make the turn, just not able to make it. that they get the lead runner. So 2 outs and 1 on. That's a ball away. Popped up out of play, a ball and a strike. So there are 36 teams here in this Junior Futures games. So 9 groups of 4. Everybody plays 3 pool games. The 1-1 is actually a throw over to first. So playing 3 pool games. The top winner, the winners of each pool will play in the platinum bracket. Called strike, nice throw. That is the ball low, 2-2. And then also outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nice job by Schiff behind the plate. Full count, 2 outs. Breeden delivers ground ball, right side. Trotter will flip to Bishop, side retired. So we're through 3. Your Team Indiana leads 4-1. Thanks for joining us on DKSN, the weekend home of Team Indiana for Prep Baseball Report Junior Future games. Top 4, Team Indiana leads 4-1. There are metal roofs here in the pavilion here at Lake Point, as you just heard a ball from an adjacent field. Leading off for your Bulls, number 12, Jack Whaley. New pitcher on the mound for Mississippi, number 3, Paul. Oh, Whaley turned on that one and smoked it foul down the left field line. 95.5 exit velocity on that.
Yes. I didn't get that on mail for her. You get Ashley back.
1 ball, 1 strike. That is a ball outside. Whaley walked in his first plate appearance. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's a shot into right center field. That's going to be extra bases for Whaley as that one hops into the warning track. A leadoff double for Jack Whaley. Has a runner in scoring position here early for Team Indiana. 72 coming in, 87 going out. Nobody out, 1 on. That'll bring up number 11, Chase Millington.
Mississippi 3 juniors. Mississippi 3 juniors.
That one is spiked. Whaley will stay at second. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. I believe Millington flew out his first at bat. For 1-1. That's laced into the gap in left center field. Whaley will be sent around. He will score. And Millington will be into second. He trades places with Whaley on a double to left center field. Team Indiana leads 5-1. It's an overcast day here in Emerson, Georgia. Diamond 13, where we're at currently, faces the northeast. Winds going left to right across your screen. With nobody out and 1 on, that'll bring up the shortstop, number 1, Brody Magea. Shows bunt, lays a perfect bunt down the third base line. He'll be safe at first. Nice bunt for a single for Magea. So with nobody out, that'll put runners on the corners for number 6, Billy Miller. Miller smoked a shot to deep center field for an out. He tries to go further right side. That'll at least be a sac fly. Fly ball out to right field. Millington will score easily. Magea will stay at first. Nice sac fly. Adds another run to the Justin Sud scoreboard. And Team Indiana leads 6-1. That's also a half a dozen to another. One out, 1 on. That'll bring up the left fielder, number 8, Andrew Noble. Just caught the outer third. Called strike 1. Magea at first, 1 out. That one too far outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Andrew ran a 6.83 yesterday in the 60. Two foul balls come in from adjacent fields. So Magea at first, 1 ball, 1 strike at the plate to Noble. Magea picked a good pitch to run on. Nice backup by the second baseman. Stolen base for Magea. And a foul ball from another field hit the metal roof. 2 balls and 1 strike. Noble at the plate. Looks like he's swinging the goods. The DeMarini bat. The 2-1. He goes oppo down the left field line. Will just trail foul. Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 to Noble. That's ground ball right side. That'll get Magea over to third with 2 outs. A big turn at third, but Magea back in plenty of time. Two outs and 1 on. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 16, Bishop Moore. First pitch, strike. Here 1, breaking ball in for strike 2 at the hands. Bishop got that call in his first at bat. Dave remembered and made up for it on that pitch. The 0-2, another breaking ball. He turns on that one foul. So Magea at third. Bishop Moore at the plate. 0-2 count with 2 outs. Well, that's a foul ball. Okay. I thought I heard a bat too, but it hit his head first. Pitcher tried to come inside on an 0-2 count. Got a little too far inside. That'll put runners at the corners with 2 out. Two out, 2 on. Brings up number 10, the second baseman, Tavian Trotter. That's lined into center field. Caught. 86 off the bat, but right to the center fielder. For out number 3. But Team Indiana gets 2 more on the Justin Suggs scoreboard and leads 6-1. You're watching Team Indiana Baseball on DKSL.
What? Oh, is it new? Oh, really? You saw that? No. Wasn't that four or no?
New pitcher on the mound for Team Indiana, number 5, Derek Branson. A right-hander from Top Tier Athletics. Per PBR, he'll go to Evansville Mater Dei.
Yeah. Are you here so close?
So every player we talk about today does have a profile on Prep Baseball Report. You can check them out. Go to prepbaseballreport.com, use the search function, type in their name, and it'll come up with where they're from and their 60 time. First pitch from Branson is fouled off. Also a catcher change. Number 11, Chase Millington, also behind the plate now. Ball 1. Ground ball, left side. That's fielded by number 6, Billy Miller, for out number 1. So a couple defensive changes. We'll go through them here as the inning gets settled in. Tavian Trotter over at first. Jack Whaley at second. And now at short, I believe that's still Magea. Ball 1 from Branson. Two balls and no strikes. Zeller's now in at left field. Kuntz in center, with Bernacki still in right field. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two-one count with 1 out. Branson steps off, wants to have a quick word. So Branson on Top Tier, Millington Midwest Canes. Just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Branson from the windup, ground ball right side. Fielded clean by Whaley, over to Trotter. 2-away. Oh, you're good. Two outs, fly ball left side. Zeller's coming in. It'll fall right in front of him. I don't think he tracked it well. The sky is kind of deceiving right now. Well, that was in that no man's land. It'll be scored a single to left field. Actually end up with a double. Two outs, 1 on. Bottom 4, Indiana leads 6-1. That is a nice pitch in for strike 1. Looked like Branson went slider for that first pitch there. Steps off. Reset. Probably going to try to roll signs here with a runner on second. Team Indiana plays tomorrow at 2:45. So join us as long as we're on schedule. I'll try to go live around 2:40. That is a fly ball into center field. Kuntz is out there. will make the play. Side is retired. We go top 5. Your Team Indiana. Team Indiana. I gotta say that several more times. Team Indiana leads 6-1. And due up, it'll be the top of the order. Kuntz, Bernacki, and Murphy. You're watching Team Indiana Baseball on the home of Prep Baseball Report Junior Future Games, DKSN. First pitch at the top of the 5th. Now batting, number 13, Macon Simpson. He will sub in for Kuntz. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Simpson. Yeah. So so here go here. There you go. Oh, yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Simpson is from the Vipers in southern Indiana, Louisville area. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 to Macon is high and outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A leadoff walk for Simpson will put a runner aboard. Macon goes to Floyd Central. Nobody out, 1 on. That'll bring up number 2, the right fielder, Mason Bernacki. Ground ball left side. Backhanded in the hole by the short. That's going to be a long throw. No chance at 1 to get the speedy Bernacki in an infield single. Macon had a good jump on that as well. A light rainfall has now started. We're unaware because we're underneath the canopy here at Lake Point. Nobody out and 2 on. That'll bring up 14. Dylan Murphy called strike on the outside corner. That is a line drive up the middle. Macon had to go back just to make sure he wasn't picked. With a line drive single from Murphy, 80 off the bat. We'll load the bases with nobody out. Murphy will go to North Posey for his freshman year. That'll bring up number 4, Hayden Zellers. With the bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 just a bit too far out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Murphy at first, Bernacki at second, and Simpson at third. That pitch misses low and inside. 2 balls and a strike. Zellers will go to Greenfield Central. The 2-1, that is also low, but everybody stays in their place. 3-1 count with nobody out. Three balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded here at Lake Point on diamond number 13. Pitch. That is an RBI for Zellers on a ball outside as Simpson will touch home. And Team Indiana leads 7-1 here in the top of the 5th.
So 2 hour time limit with no new inning after 45.
Okay. First pitch to Spencer Schiff is a ball outside. So 2 hour time limit, we believe. No new inning after hour 40 or hour 45, one of the two. That one is fouled off. So we're an hour and 23 right now. One ball, 1 strike, nobody out with the bases loaded. Whew. Just a bit inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 to Schiff. That's laced into right field. At least it's going to be a sac fly for Schiff, as everybody else will stay. And Bernacki will touch home. 8-1 on the Justin Suggs scoreboard as Team Indiana leads Team Mississippi. How did a double steal? Was that what I just saw? I was not paying attention. Ball away. Ground ball. Now at the plate, number 12, Jack Whaley. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike. Whaley 1 for 1 on the day with a walk and 2 runs scored. The 2-1, that is outside and low. 3 balls and a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. That is outside. 1 out walk for Whaley. We'll load the bases again. Now at the plate, number 11, Chase Millington. That might be another sac fly to right field, as Murphy will come home and score. Sac fly scores another run, and that's 9-1 on the Justin Sudd scoreboard. A substitution. Gavin McGee will hit for Magea. McGee off of Canes, Indiana. Looks at a first pitch ball. So Zeller's at second, with Whaley at first. Third base is open. The 1-0 is called strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little more rain coming down. Inside pitch is fouled off down the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gavin will attend Ron Colley for his freshman year. Oh, called strike 3. Questionable low and away pitch. But Dave behind the plate, I think, is ready for this one to be over. Team Indiana has an 8-run lead. We go bottom 5. You're watching Team Indiana Baseball for Prep Baseball Report Junior Future Games on DKSN.
Indiana years 5.
Bottom of the 5th.
5.
Team Indiana leads 9-1. Derek Branson on the mound. 2 balls, no strikes. Rain coming down pretty good right now. No lightning in the area, so play will continue on an all-turf field. Rosin behind the mound for Branson. 2-0. That's fouled off and out of play. The 2-1. Yes, sir. Strike number 2. That one low. Count will go full. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Team Indiana scored 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, and 3 in the 5th to lead 9-1. Fouled off. Count will stay full. Fouled off, out of play again. It'll stay 3-2. So Millington behind the plate, Trotter at first, Whaley at second. I believe Billy Miller over at short now. That's lifted to center field. Noble out there will make the play, 1 out. Over at third is Gavin McGee. Hayden Zellers in left, and Bernacki, I believe, is in right field. One out. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. That one is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. I know it's not Mason in right. I'm not sure who it is. I can't tell the number from here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. I go 2 balls and a strike. Oh, it's Macon Simpson is in right field. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Branson on the mound. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch at 78. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Oh, Dave almost punched him out on that one. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Yes, sir. Low in the zone. Got him chasing. That'll put 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 5th. Base is empty. Again, thanks for joining us on DKSN. Team Indiana will take on Arkansas tomorrow at 2:45. 2 outs, fouled off. Branson gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 from Garrett. Nice breaking ball, swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2 count with 2 outs. Ground ball. I think it hit him in the box, but it goes foul anyway. Count will stay 0-2. So Arkansas beat South Carolina 9-2 earlier today. So both teams tomorrow should come in at 1-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The rain has lightened up just a little bit. The 1-2. Breaking ball just missed that outside corner. From the windup, the 2-2 pitch. That one just missed inside. 3-2. Really trying to get a swing and a miss on those last two breaking balls. Good patience by the hitter, number 10. Count will go full with 2 outs. 2 out walk will put a runner aboard. So with the runner at first, Garrett will go to the stretch. Trotter holds the runner. That catches the outside corner, 0-1. The 0-1. That's fouled off. Branson ahead, 0-2. Oh-2 count with 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Runner at first. Trotter holds the runner on. The pitch. Good block by Millington. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ground ball, foul. We'll see another one. Count stays 1-2. 2 outs. Derek will switch the ball out. That one hits the ground. He's going to switch it out again. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Branson delivers fly ball right side. Whaley will catch it on the infield. That one will end it. Team Indiana wins in 5, 9-1. Thanks for joining us on DKSN. We'll be live again tomorrow. As long as we're on schedule, we'll go live at around 2:40 or 2:45 first pitch. Team Indiana goes 1-0 so far in pool play, and will take on Arkansas tomorrow.
I'm